This is the...
Okay. Okay, anyway, say something about it.
If you look at this plant now, this is the whole tree of it, and this is the seed, the pod of it.
Nice.
The back of this tree, the leaf, the stem,
Okay.
and the pod, they are medicinal.
Okay.
The plant that our forefathers have been using to handle meningitis,
Okay.
convulsion, and epilepsy. It has high, it protects us mostly bacteria that attacks head, so, and spinal.
Okay.
As I normally say, if you look at this plant now, you will see our spinal cord, the signature. So once you start to feel numbness or cold in your feet and hands, that's why in olden days every family has this plant, the seed.
The seed.
They will put it into, they will fix it into palm kernel oil to protect children for convulsion. So it has convulsive, anti-convulsive property.
Okay.
So, and secondly, it helps if you are having fever all over your body, you're having pain, or if you are looking, if light, you see light, it reflects in your eye, or dizziness. All these things are why our forefathers have been using it mostly for meningitis. We use it more. This meningitis happened in Nigeria last 1966. And as I'm here to tell you people, or to mention to people, that people should start to relax and let people stop fixing or putting or giving people all terror news. Because let's take an example. If we are moving and maybe you just sighted motor, having an accident that killed somebody, the aura will move to your brain, and that aura that moves into your brain remains there. If you know that you don't have heart to witness, or like yesterday, people that are hearing me now, yesterday when I opened my Facebook, as I move, I saw where they use knife to cut off somebody's head. I know so many people will witness it. But some people, as they cut that person's head, and they are in line. Is it assist people, or they just keep on cutting people? Boom, their head will move, the blood will flush, then the body will slump. All those things are things that makes mostly this Nigeria own. People are just saying is the horror news. If you hear Boko Haram, you hear cattle herdsmen, you hear community versus community, where you notice that some people that you have been eating with, staying with, you can't see them anymore. It affects their memory. And once that tremor that they have that very time that this thing struck, it shatters one side of their brain. It's from that the person will start to have headache. The person will start to have nausea. So the person will start to feel as if to say dizziness. One, everybody should listen. That dizziness that moves your brain and you are standing and you feel as if to say you are running around affects, because that brain, the heat, you know, heat, we have heat now, sun now. That heat now will now blow, pick some part of arteries from this side of your brain to this side, which God have made that none of them will touch each other. That's why by struggling for you to survive it, is from there it will start to push your neck or push that person's neck
forward,
round. So coming to eastern part of Nigeria, formerly they don't believe once you are up to 50 and you start to have meningitis, everybody will start to dodge you. They say that ma poyonu for Nsukka people. That is that the shrine that you have committed one or two abomination. That's why your neck, the spirit is dragging you. But I'm now telling you people the value of this plant, because once you start to have hallucination, once you start to see something that other people you cannot see, or you start to see dead people, those things that you remember inside your memory. You know, we have brain and we have memory, which people call uche and akolo. So once you start to see it, the best thing you will do is to rush and take this plant, Ophilophia, Tarapura, Tarapeta. Once you boil it, you start to sip it or use it to do pepper soup. It will flush that that blood or that water that touches the other one, that make it to be negative and positive to your body, that gives you that hallucination. It will flush it. That's my own belief in Sefa. But other people will tell you that it's because of the evil forces or so some people can name it anything, because there are so many horrible things all over the world now. So what I'm pleading to people is to avoid anything you know that your head cannot carry. And I'm pleading to the media and social media people to mind the type of object or film that they put on air for people to see. Some people after, like yesterday, after watching those people that they are cutting off, small time, it vibrates in me. That vibration, because I know when I start to have it in my brain, I know the plant and what I will take to flush it. Some people don't know the plant, they don't know what to do. So this plant is good. Another plant that help for this meningitis, epilepsy, and convulsion. They are of the same, but meningitis is higher because meningitis moves to brain, and not everybody can resist it. So the next plant is this.
Okay.
When you combine, if you start to feel dizziness, this is plantain or banana. If you look at it now, you will see the signature of this plant, the signature of plantain. If you look at it, you will see the spinal cord of plantain or banana. Any of them, then you will see the brain. This is the brain of that is the pod, the brain of the plantain or banana. If you look at here, you will see the plantain or banana that are coming out. But the most important thing, if you start to being drowsy, or you find out that you are feeling cold in your fingers and foot, what you once you notice it, or any child notice it, you rush to bring Ophelafia. Find this very one. Please don't kill plantain. If you look at this, you will see it has already, the plantain that are already off. Just use here. But instead somebody will die, you just pick it. My forefather will tell me, Nkemakonam, Jeweta uruogede. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I count it like that, sometimes some will long. That once you cut it, you pound uruogede, this one and this one of it, and one petal of this is for an epileptic patient, for convulsive patients, for meningitis. This is all I have. But what I'm mostly pleading to people, comfort yourself. Why this thing is happening in the north? We have sunshine, you know, there is a lot of heat over there. Once, because of that tremor, because of all those kidnappers, Boko Haram, killing, plus the heat, that makes it to sound in hundreds than last year. It happens every year. But the more we have horror, people should remember 1966, that we have problem in the north. It happened like that when they cited people killing people. So it happens because of that fear. Fear brings convulsion. Fear brings epilepsy. People that are having been an epilepsy patient, before they fall down, they do make sound because they will see an object that make them fear. It's the same thing that happened to this meningitis. Some people, once they start to have that high fever, they have their head turning. What you notice is that fear, from there, it will now touch that brain that have just squeezed. You know, when if you, some people will say they are praying, as they pray, they have that shock. All those shocks enter into brain. It's the same thing that you have shock, death. For example, some people, some women, after seeing an accident or seeing something happened that takes people's life, their period stopped immediately because of the effect on their brain that touches that their hormonal section. That's why this plant is good. Our people use it to do pepper soup when woman, if they deliver a child. It will help to remove everything that will stop them not to have issue again or see their menses again after. So this plant help to flush their system. Then, you know, the struggle that they have during labor, it will stop. It will flush every water that passes through this from the neck to the back, their spinal cord. So I'm pleading to Nigerians, for people that are close to Oka, if you don't know this plant, you are free to see the plant in my garden. I have different types of herbal medicinal plants, about 375 species of different medicinal plants in my garden, being labeled by world researchers. Anytime you people feel, students, they have been coming for IT. So, and I'm appealing to the Nigerian Research Institute that I've tried enough. I'm 70 plus now. What are you people, what is in your mind about this center? I've tried to build it up like this. It attracts international researchers, everybody. And I do it free. I'm giving this formula free, because if I die, a termite will just take everything off my brain. I've tried in writing so many books. I've tried to putting it into computer, but it's not enough. Government should come and assist in this garden, assist in any form, because students that are coming, I don't take kobo from them. I'm doing it because I love my state. I love being helping my people, and I love all of you too. May God bless you.
Amen. And okay, you say pounding. After pounding, what else to be done? Using, how to use it?
Once you pound it with this and this, you can pound only this. Put pepper
dried or not? Do you want that?
Whether dried or not. You can pound only this. Use it to do pepper soup. Chicken soup, anything. You can pound it. Use teaspoon to pick it. 1 teaspoon in a teacup of hot water. You boil it. You take it like tea. But if you are joining it like this, you can call it 6 inches of this, the spinal of plantain. If you look at it, it's spinal cord of plantain, and the petal of plantain. That is that thing that covers the brain. So once you pound it, you put pepper, put things that will make it for you to eat. You can pound it